Saturday Night Baseball downtown at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Tatis, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Andy Ashby gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Eric Burns, and we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now, and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Dante Bichette. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Stairs is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, center fielder number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Digging in, Yasmani Tomas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Brandon Webb is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Striding into the box, Manuel Diaz. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Softly hit here to the left side, and 1 gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Stepping up now, Fernando Tatis. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a play! Hats off to that one.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Standing in now, Matt Antonelli. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. It's late. He's safe. Nearly a remarkable play. Scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Antonelli on third with 2 out. The 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. Still no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Stephen Drew batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The 1-1 home. Sliced hard but foul. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Mark Grace. Hard on the ground toward short. Tatis right there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Roth, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. The 3-1. Popped him up. Antonelli over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
So striding in, Alex Avila. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And Avila's going to reach. He's got a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. Descalso behind 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Now another 1-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy David, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Drew ranges to his left, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Now batting, Tony Gwynn, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. One out, nobody on. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Now at the plate, Matt Stairs, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Drew takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Webb. 9-1-2 due up. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Tatis is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, right fielder, Eric Burns.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Tatis ranging up the middle in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, third baseman, Dante Bichette.
So coming to the plate, Dante Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Benito Santiago, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 3-2 pitch. It's swung on and missed, strike three. And with the dog days just ahead, here's a look at our upcoming schedule into the first week of August. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Andy Ashby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Riding in once again, Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Ashby leads off first with one away. chopper to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Standing in, Matt Antonelli. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. So digging in now is Manny Tomas. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gwynn is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Stephen Drew. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drives it out to deep right center field. Gwynn going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
First baseman number 25, Mark Grace.
Stepping in, Mark Grace. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. But they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. smoked, but right into the ship. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 31, Big Daddy David.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy David. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 66 on the year. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Matt Stairs. Hot shot on the ground to short. To his left, Drew. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. We're through 4, all even at 1 apiece. Into the box now, Alex Roth comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Alex Avila. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. In now, Benito Santiago. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The Throw down to first, one away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andy Ashby. He reached on a single in his first try. So 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Drew is up with it on to first, and there are two down.
Now batting, second baseman, Manuel Diaz.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Diaz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now the payoff pitch home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Descalso fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brandon Webb. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Eric Burns. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in once again, Dante Bichette. 2 out, nobody on. Pop high in the air. Antonelli waits on it. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready once again, Fernando Tatis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, Matt Antonelli. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Now at the plate, Mark McGuire, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Next 3-2. A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Petco Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Yasmani Tomas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. On the ground to the right side. Diaz in the hole. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Stephen Drew.
At the plate, Stephen Drew. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 25, Mark Grace.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Grace. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Stepping in now, Alex Roth. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Roth at second with 2 down. In now, Alex Avila, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Big Daddy David will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ballgame. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Settling in now, Tony Gwynn. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 33.
Mark Reynolds will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 12. Mark Reynolds.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Stairs, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Benito Santiago. High and deep to right center. Burns is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Andy Ashby.
Fernando Valenzuela will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 34, Fernando Valenzuela.
He's running. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Joaquin Soria will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
At the plate, Daniel Descalso. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away. His day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long. Here's Mark Reynolds, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, Eric Burns.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Eric Burns. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1-1. Bullet back up the middle. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Diaz. The 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Striding in, Fernando Tatis, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here's the 0-2. There he goes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Burns is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's on the move again from first. Drives it out to deep right center field. Burns on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Stepping into the box, Matt Antonelli. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-2, and there he goes towards second. Hit hard back up the middle. As through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Hey, you play to win the game right there. You want to put this defense on its heels a little bit. Late innings for them to score the hit and run, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Mark McGuire. The 2-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a man.
Into the box now, Big Daddy David. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn smoked on the ground up the middle. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 2. Trevor Hoffman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Trevor Hoffman.
So striding forward now, Dante Bichette. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next for Arizona, Yasmani Tomas, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Diaz shading to his right. 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Stephen Drew.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Stephen Drew. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Bichette, base runner at first with 1 out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Arizona down to its last strike. Squared that one up just a little late. A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. He just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Paul Goldschmidt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Belted high and deep into right center. Wynn ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game, 4 apiece.
The catcher.
Boy, talk about on the brink of losing one. How about that? It's a huge base hit here in the top of the ninth after trailing by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you could attest to this. The last 3 outs, I don't care what anyone says, they're the toughest outs to get in the game.
In now, Alex Avila. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. David is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. All squared up and even in San Diego through 8.5. The Friars have a chance to walk it off next. Number 64 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 64.
Into the box now, Matt Stairs. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Descalzo has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Now in the box, Benito Santiago. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. This is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Garvey will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. Descalzo back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Bell takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
21, Pete Bell.
Digging in, Daniel Descalzo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A pause and the 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Mark Reynolds. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Another 2-2 offering. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Eric Burns.
Digging in now, Eric Burns. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, Hero. Wind blowing in like it was today, and the ball is still leaving the ballpark.
Yeah, and I think both pitchers used it.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. D-backs out in front, 5-4. Number 66 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 66.
Manuel Diaz will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by one at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
Right side, but it's well fouled. Payoff pitch one more time. Drilled to the right side. Descalso over to his left. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fernando Tatis. He steps in for the fifth time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that fifth opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box now, Matt Antonelli. Line toward the gap in left center. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. The relay, and he will be called out at third, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Number 64 wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Number 66 records the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.